Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, your favorite gear site and now superstore. In today's video, we're gonna uncrate the all-new Scorpion Exo R330. What's up, Speed Addicts fam? Before we jump into a full breakdown of Scorpion's most affordable street helmet, it is the Scorpion Exo R330. Before we do that, subscribe to the channel. Be up to date on the latest gear releases like this R330 from Scorpion, and I promise you, you'll also be making better gear buying decisions because we're gonna educate you over here at Speed Addicts. While we're talking about shopping for gear online, we recommend you do it at speedaddicts.com. There's a link down there somewhere in the description that'll take you to the complete selection of Scorpion products, including the R330 that we're gonna talk about in today's video. We have the entire Scorpion catalog from helmets to gloves to jackets to riding jeans. We got it all. Scorpion at Speed Addicts. It all ships for free with the industry's best return policy. That's right, a full 90 days, and we even pay for that return shipping label. We don't nickel and dime you like those other guys. And finally, if you're the type that likes to touch it, feel it before you buy it, and you're in SoCal, well, just come on down to the first Speed Addicts Superstore and check out an R330 in person. Be fit by the Speed Addicts rider support team, the experts here in the building. Walk out with a new Scorpion helmet. You'll be stoked. We got the world's greatest helmet wall, all sorts of gear from boots to jackets to gloves and service items. Okay, here it is. It is a Scorpion R330, and don't it look great? For $119, you are going to get an R330, which is ECE 2206. That's the latest safety standard. It's going to be DOT. It's got a polycarb shell. That's fancy word for plastic, as opposed to a more expensive fiberglass or carbon fiber shell. That's usually what drives helmet prices. For the most part, the shell construction comes from more exotic materials, and that'll drive the price up. But if you want to keep it budget friendly, you keep it polycarbonate. $119 for the solid colors like this beautiful gloss black before me, up to $129 for the graphics. Why are graphics more expensive, Shad? Well, they have to print the graphics, they have to hand lay them on, and then clear coat over graphics. So there's always gonna be some slight premium for graphics. In this case, $10 is actually not too bad. Now, this is not your grandpappy's price point helmet. Look at this thing. It's got the teardrop shape. It looks really good. It is inspired by the Exo R1 Air and their more performance-based, more expensive helmets, okay? It's got that GP, kind of that longer teardrop look. It's even got a little added diffuser here over the rear exhaust, and it's got some nice dramatic kind of contouring over the top. So you're getting a lot for your money these days. $119 gets you a pretty styling helmet. The weight, 3 pounds, between 3.9 and 3.11 depending on the size. So 3 pounds 9 ounces for like a large or a medium. This XL weighed 3.11. So not the lightest helmet on the market, but again, for the price, that is not something that's difficult to swallow, okay? If you're still under 4 pounds, you're doing all right. More expensive helmets get you closer to 3 pounds, so you're talking kind of ounces back and forth. Again, it is DOT and ECE 2206, which is the latest safety standard out of Europe. That ECE 2206 is what you should be looking for on helmets that you're purchasing these days. Dual homologation, dual labeling means that it's passing both that DOT US test and the European test, which was new as of last year. It's a more stringent standard than the one in the US, comprised of 4 drop tests, and it's pushing the helmet manufacturers to produce a helmet that hopefully offers you more protection. The fit is intermediate oval in terms of the shape, which is going to fit most of your intermediate oval heads here in the United States. In terms of shape, I found it compatible with my intermediate oval shaped head, so no issues with the shape. It was maybe a smidge snugger than some extra larges on me. You're going to see sizes extra small through 3XL. So we are getting a 3XL. We don't always get that with different helmet models. So even the guys with the bigger heads aren't left out. I'm a 24-inch circumference. I'm wearing the extra large. Again, a little bit snug, but doable after break-in. When you get your new helmet from Speed Addicts, try it on in your living room first. Once it goes on the bike, it's yours. You can't return it anymore. Try it on in the living room, okay? Spend 20, 30 minutes at least watching TV. Make sure it's compatible with your head. It needs to fit tight, squeeze you really nicely, but not cause pain or discomfort. If you're not sure if you're in the right size, call and talk to the Speed Addicts rider support team. They'll walk you through making sure you've got the right size, because if you buy it too comfortable or a little bit too roomy out of the box, it tends to break in and become sloppy over time. Let's check out the rest of the features on the R330. So straight on, you're going to see ventilation at the top. Okay, so we kind of have a kind of standard ram air top vent here. This thing is a little loosey-goosey. It doesn't necessarily want to stay exactly where you put it. There's not like detents or ridges in here to kind of lock it in. It is all the way open or all the way closed. Down the front, we have another vent here. This one's a little firmer. You can hear it click and want to stay put where I have it. So nothing crazy in terms of the ventilation package, kind of standard fare. You got the top, you got the bottom, and then you have the rear air diffuser vents underneath there. So there are ports under there. The channel, the EPS is channel and ported, kind of like most helmets here, and you're going to get some decent airflow out of the R330 in the places that you would expect it. The face shield is Pinlock prepped. Pinlock is sold separately, of course. At this price, they're not going to include that free of charge. You have to add that on. But if you've ever had trouble with fog, you should definitely purchase that along with the R330. It is invaluable when it comes to fog. The Pinlock insert installs on the inside. It's going to create a dual pane system that takes care of fog. It's just not an issue after that. But again, sold separately. Face shield has a locking latch, a latch lock right there on the front. So you're going to open it and close it right here. So you have it locked, and then you do have a few detents. They are not super tight, and I'd say maybe one of the weak points of this helmet is the shield. It's just got a little bit more flex than I'd like to see. You know, if they would have beefed that up a bit, it'd just be a little bit more rigid. It'll get you by. It's not a huge issue, but this is something worth calling out and something that you see improve when you go up in the Scorpion line. You tend to get a thicker, a little more robust face shield. The ratcheting system is pretty standard. You unlock the shield there. It's going to pop out, pop on. Scorpion's good about having different color face shields, so if you want to spice it up, you want protection from the sun, get a smoke, get an iridium. Those are available for the R330 also at speedaddicts.com. We flip it over. We're going to see an interior with quick release emergency cheek pads, which is nice. Again, this is something that until more recently you didn't see, especially on helmets in this price point. They're giving you that EQRS system in case EMS has to pull those out before they remove the helmet. You have a mesh, a very mesh chin curtain there, and then you have your little hole here where you're going to get the ventilation from the chin bar. You are clear for comm system install. They provided a lot of real estate for you, unobstructed real estate on the bottom of the helmet to install your Cardo, your Senna, whatever you're running on your Scorpion XO. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, I jumped the gun. Let's get the D-rings out of the way. So we do have a D-ring system, and this helmet will accommodate most eyeglasses. Another thing Scorpion usually watches out for in their interiors. It is dependent on your face shape and the shape of your glasses. We'll go ahead and remove this cheek pad here. We got like a blade system, and then the cheek pad is also the neck roll. We have multiple panels, kind of perforated vinyl down here with what looks to be a reflective strip. It's going to give you a little bit more visibility when someone's coming up on you across the road. We have their quick fit interior here, moisture wicking 3D cheek pad. Comm system ready install. We have speaker pockets behind these cheek pads. Again, pretty standard stuff these days. There it is. There's your cheek pad. Liner system's totally removable, washable. If you're looking for a helmet and you're trying to spend as close to $100 as you can, this is a good candidate. Some of the other stuff out there at this price point looks dated. It looks round. It looks like very 10 years ago. I think this helmet, where it really shines, is going to be that exterior shell design, just being modern teardrop. The liner is also modern. There's no like ugly or dated mesh in here. They've got kind of the thermo welded seams. It is a nice piece. It's wicking. It's all that, and it's comm system ready. There's the interior dual density EPS with ports in channels. So like I was saying, if you're trying to keep the budget intact, but you want something that looks like it goes fast, the R330 at home, sport touring, commuters, pretty much anybody wants quality helmet. 5-year warranty at $120. Now, this video might be up for a while, so if the price creeps, don't hold me accountable. We're making this when the helmet shows up. Sometimes inflation kicks in a year or two down the road, so you might see that creep a little bit. But really, an affordable helmet, a great quality helmet, 5-year warranty from the folks over at Scorpion XO. Did I mention they have a warranty house in California? just really good about taking care of customers. We know those guys. It's just a great company to follow up with that 5-year warranty. If you do have any issues, you know they're going to stand behind you. Okay, come and check one out in the Speed Addict Superstore here in the city of Orange County. Me and producer Matt will say hi when you come in. It'll be great. And we will see you next time to uncrate something new.